All right, so that went a little quicker than I thought, and I'm on a different camera than I thought. There's never a dull moment when you're live. All right, so I think that will work for what I'm showing you today. So kind of waiting to see if anybody jumps on, and I'm going to turn on my easy press. And I always have to look, which is why I have all this written back here. I'm going to go subacrylic, I think. They're more like metal, but I'm going to go for the subacrylic. So that's $350. And I just read it. $350 in 25 seconds. Got that while we're waiting here. And then hopefully that will be waiting for us. So I ordered this. It came in a package from Amazon, and it's the bracelets. Let me see if I can get one of each color here. So it came with, I don't even remember, but 3. So it looks like 3 of each color, and there's 4 colors. So there is the black, and then there's this blue. It's a nice light teal blue. And then the brown and the pink. And I'll show you one of these closer. I think the black showed up really well. There we go. So they have these neat beads right here. I love those beads. And it's leather. So this is like the twisted leather, and then a flat leather, and then another piece of twisted. And it's all hooked together with a really nice clasp. I'm really happy with them. They were very affordable. Of course, I was going to look before I was live, and I forgot, but they move really nice. They're easily adjustable. And then it also came with the stickers to attach the blank. I don't know how I feel about those. We're going to try them today. I think I'm going to be more of like an E6000 user or something with putting it on. But then it came with, they are itty bitty. So they were 0.71. And I'll make sure to put that in the description, or if I forget, ask me in the comments. But my husband gave me this really neat, actually, I don't know that he gave it to me. He may have loaned it. But this really neat precise measuring tool. And so it's great when you're ordering cheap blanks because they don't always come with the sizing. So that's what I did here. This did not give us the size of the sublimation part. So I just used this fancy tool here, and it was 0.71. So, and they're round. And then I went to Design Space, and I love the Design Space images. I'm really, really, really a big fan of them. They're just really easy, even the sublimation. These are going to be really tiny for you to see, but I printed out, and you know, sublimation coloring is weird, a pink one that you cannot, there, okay. So a pink one with a little detailed cross, and then the other one is a brown background with an orange flower. And I'm just going to cut those apart. These are my favorite scissors. I love these scissors. I just started using sublimation paper because my other brand was out. I've linked my other brand before, but if you'd like it, I'll give it to you. This was a little more expensive, so I'm going to be stingy with it and like hold on big time. So I don't know if it'll be a difference or not. I was very happy with my other paper. I did add bleed when I printed these through Design Space. I always go to my printer option so that I can set it for high quality. But I did add bleed because I definitely want to get edge to edge. I will say I also just noticed, and I don't know. Oh, yeah, you can see that kind of on this very corner here. This one is kind of chipped. So that's kind of a stinky deal. And all right, so I'm going to look for another one in this bag and see. Actually, I don't see at a glance any other ones that have an issue. So And then what I'm going to do is tape the white side. So there's a metal side and a white side. And I'm going to tape it to the blank with my heat tape. And I don't mess around. So the bleed allows me to really make sure the whole thing's going to be covered. So bleed on little blanks like this is a great thing. Just don't want bleed on, like, I never use it for a t-shirt or never had. So certain things you want bleed, certain things you don't. All right, so I just taped that really good. Like the whole thing is taped to the paper. And we already heard this beep, so let's get one under here. So the paper, sublimation paper is up. And I don't stress too much about using butcher paper. You probably should put a piece of butcher paper between, but this heat mat is already kind of not great because I'm hard on things that has HTV vinyl. And so you should use paper. Don't be like me. I'm going to go ahead and tape up this other one while we're waiting. So if you're on, say hi. Tell me how your day is going today. Mine's been busy, and Wednesdays are always busy. But today's been extra busy because my husband went crazy and changed up my schedule. And I'm not good with change. I don't do good with change at all. So I don't think I actually pushed the Cricut C because that, or did it beep when I was talking? Oh my. Okay, but we know that's got to be done. So I'm going to pull that off. And this one is ready to go under. Because they're so tiny, I'm going to go ahead and handle it because my fingers are really tough too. So, all right. So I wondered, so that was a fail. So we really shouldn't have started this one yet. I have decorations over here. So usually I move side to side. I probably should just move the decorations, right? Yeah, so you've got to pull, that is, the white paper on this is not, oh, it is. Okay, so I should have known. It just didn't feel like it had one. It's really hard to see, but there is a cover on this. Most blanks have them. You've heard me say it before. There's definitely a cover. So that's exactly how I messed up that one. Nobody's fault but mine. Shame on me. Okay, so I don't know if we can save. Okay, so the odd thing is this one for no time came out, so it probably would have been a little bit brighter, but the plastic didn't stick, and it's super cute. So this is the one that we had under there for no time, but it turned out, oh man, the pink's really hard. That's why I did the other one first. So if I tilt it down, you can see it, which I know is odd. But it is really cute. It's just a light pink and then the cross is white. So it's really, really cute. Let's do this darker one. I printed an extra because I knew. I just know that on lives, everything goes crazy. But not peeling the paper was basically not everything going crazy. It was just me going crazy. Yeah. So if you're here and you're watching and you haven't subscribed to our channel, if you would hit the bell, I have to go through the spiel, but it's really, really, really helpful to us. And it actually lets you know when we've uploaded new content. So I always think that's good. And the likes on our videos and even commenting. So if you're watching the replay, #replay is super helpful. Watching live, saying hi. I know it's new that we're going to, that I'm trying to go live on Wednesdays. So I didn't expect a ton today, but hopefully some of you are going to catch this on replay. All right, so I just retaped without the plastic covering. And now we're going to go again and listen for the beep, right? But this one did. It turned out really cute. So I am going to put it in the pink, which was my plan, and I wasn't sure how that would work out, but it's going to look really nice in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the pink one. Now I got it in there and it doesn't want to come out. Of course. So it has I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. It has a little blank in here. And just enough of a ream that it holds it in really nice. There, I got it though. So don't do that. Don't test fit all the way in because it still doesn't really want to, there we go, come out. So that was really difficult. Sorry that you're at an odd angle. Let me drop you down to my table a little bit. Who knows my table, but ignore the hot mess. But now you can kind of see, oh, and now you can see that one. All right, so I don't have StreamYard figured out yet. So once we get StreamYard, we'll be able to move cameras and things will be better. So, but you got to give us some likes and loves and subscribe so that we continue. So this is like a sticky dot. That's all this is. And that's what came with them to put in. But the way the blank held in there, I don't know that I'm going to have a problem with this. But I actually have two ideas. So one idea would be my E6000, which I mentioned. Oh my gosh, this is super cute. So I got a little off-centered because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here, but it is so cute. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see there. You can kind of see it this way. So if I just tilt there, see, isn't that cute? Do one more time. Okay, now don't move. They really do look sharp in there. And I mean, the cameras never do them justice, but I threw one on today and was kind of testing it. So I haven't put one in this one. Let's go ahead and pull this one off and put it in there. Oh, that's what I wanted. This one is definitely an all me. And it is so pretty. I just used a Design Space brown under the Sublimation choices. And then I used a flower and one flower and turned it orange. So it was a complete free project on Design Space. And the nice thing is this one will line up any which way I want. So I was thinking you could put this in here and you could cover with resin or just use the E6000. I will say that if you're going to use the E6000, you may want to use this on both sides because that is the perfect height. This is nice and smooth in there. And then of course this has a ridge. But I think I'm going to finish the video crazy, but definitely Kamela style. And I'm going to grab my UV resin and I'm going to throw some UV resin on this and see if that works. So we will grab my UV resin. Always handy. It's an essential item in my craft room. And I'm just going to put the UV resin on the top here. I don't want too much, but I definitely want to try to get a domed look. I'm going to grab one of my brushes here. I got a big bubble. And I really just kind of want that UV resin to self-level out. So I'm just helping it a little bit. And all the way out to the edge. I don't see why this won't work. And I think that's going to give it a really professional finished look. And I'm super excited. So I'm just going to stick that underneath my light to cure it. And we're almost done. Thank you for popping in. And I think these bracelets are going to be a real win. I'm going to be really happy with them. I think they were very affordable and I think they'll resale for a good amount if you wanted to sell them. And you could do the UV resin or just the sublimation and the glue or the double side tape that comes with it. And if you didn't do sublimation, you could definitely UV resin. So look for that video to come because I'm anxious to get some glitter and some UV resin in these. And that should be almost cure. Look at that. And that adds a nice finished glassy look. That's super, super fun. So join our Creative Mom group and you'll catch Creative Moms Decant on Facebook and you'll catch some better pictures of these. Thanks for joining me. Have a joyful day. Bye-bye.